Couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Bears will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Razorbacks in the hurry-up. Back to pass, it's Green. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes a catch at the 15. And he's slipped through the crowd, and Hill has it. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they putting drives together like this could be a scary unit.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Here's the pressure. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. They'll run play action. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
This is not an ideal start for this offense. Your defense already gave up points on the first drive. This is your first opportunity, and you're not doing the most important thing, protecting your quarterback. Already 2 sacks on the day.
Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Just such a nice job by him understanding his responsibility in that cover 2 zone scheme. He's just floating over the middle of the field. He's just very aware of tight ends and running backs around him. And as soon as he sees color, as soon as he sees an intended target, he's already running that way. And he's able to jump the throw and pick it off.
Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Razorbacks want to move quickly.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Looking for a man. It's Green. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Heading to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Arkansas!
Great to decision by the quarterback, and there's a danger on defense. When you play man coverage against this guy, when you've got DBs and their backs are turned to the QB, if you're not careful, he'll just tuck it and run and take off. And by the time all those DBs and defenders had turned around, it was way too late. He was gone.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Wilson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They're testing the right side here. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Under fire. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. He uncorks one deep. He's got it on the right. Lots of room to run. Touchdown, Baylor! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. Some much-needed life from this offense as they tried to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
And they tacked on the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fair catch is made. They'll spot it at the 7, and a long way to go for this offense. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Might be changing the route. To the air, it's Green. Right on the money. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. The Razorbacks want to crank the tempo.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Wants to go up top on first down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Blake. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. One man in the backfield, and he gets it.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. On the ground, it's Russell. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, he got you 2 on first down. He got you 2 on second. 2 won't get it done on third. You're going to have to go somewhere else if you're on offense here to stay on the field.
They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Back to throw, it's Green. Flushed out of the pocket. Escapes trouble. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21.
And that's the money down, man. 4th down, you just have to have it somehow, some way. You're calling a pass play. You're trying to get it through the air. Nothing open downfield. And he just takes over. He just tucks the ball and runs, goes and gets it. Great job, great decision-making by the quarterback on that play.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Makes a grab, pass to Marker. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Grabbed in the middle. It's Anthony.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big. But you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic playmakers.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to pass. It's Robertson. Now he's going to break the pocket. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
They'll leave it with him. All down, but he has enough to move the the chains. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The offense burns his third and final timeout of the half. And the Bears, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Looking for the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. Just about set to get this second half underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Arkansas. How about this defense? Welcome to Faurot Field in Columbia, Missouri, home of the Missouri Tigers. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on another SEC rival, the Missouri Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we're ready to tee it up. Missouri ready to kick off to get us underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Rides to back and leaves it. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Razorbacks moving quickly to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on 3rd down that this running back's going to get it again. He got it on 1st, had a nice carry, got it on 2nd. Now he set him up in 3rd and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
And the Razorbacks really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Unloads quickly. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollack off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollack cut blocked, maybe even double-team high load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's
Intercepted! intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Knocked down quickly after the pick, but that offense says thank you very much, and they'll have it at the 43. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Looking to throw on first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Going downfield for the big play. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Missouri!
And listen, find your matchups you like, and you can see you got your speedster out wide. You like the matchup. He sees it, puts some air underneath that thing, and he outruns the DB. He's got no shot. Runs underneath it, and then walks his way into the end zone for 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They're looking for an advantage to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Snagged out of the air. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Hey, who says hitch passes can't get big yards? Receiver catches it, makes a guy miss, and goes and gets a first down.
Off play action on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
Well, that was a dart right there. He's going to give Arkansas a chance because in the old days in the SEC, you had to run the football if you were going to win championships. Today, you better be able to get it done through the air. When you think of all the great play callers in this league and all of the Heisman Trophy winners this league has seen at the QB position in recent years, you better be able to do it throwing the ball. This guy, I think, gives Arkansas a chance with his arm.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Fires toward the end zone. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Buys a little time with his feet. Catch in the middle, it's Coleman. Got room at the 35. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Makes the catch. It's Manning. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Hardy. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. To the air on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
You know, as an offense, you just don't get that many great opportunities in games to hit these type of big-time plays. When plays like that present themselves and receivers are open as a quarterback.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them up.
Wants to throw again. Buying some time. Let's it fly. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Looking to the big tight end. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense.
It's a seam wide open. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. The Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll ride the hot hand. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Dropping back, it's Green. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. He wants to change this route. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
3 yards. 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They'll run the screen. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. And the Razorbacks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Working that wide receiver screen. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Hardy. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Trying play action. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. That's reeled in. It's Manning. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
Great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that left.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Finds his man. It's Coleman. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. The throw to the outside is complete. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break.
It's a running room. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
Well, it's a nice job by the receiver getting out of bounds to save some clock. You're probably out of field goal range, so you're thinking Hail Mary here at the end of the first half.
Trying to cap this drive with a pass. Using the quick game. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They'll immediately call timeout. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime.
Missouri 10, Arkansas 7.
The Razorbacks will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Manning.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
He'll get a fresh set it down, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Sends it downfield. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Makes the grab. It's Coleman. There he goes. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Hardy. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
They just keep firing. Grabs it inside the 15. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Tigers. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, it had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering him. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know these guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw. It's Green. Makes the grab on the left. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there.
Well, the QB knew coming into this one it was going to be tough. They have a lot of athletes on the back end, but today, guys just not able to separate. Accuracy hasn't always been perfect, and as a result, they've got another ball getting knocked away for an incompletion.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And he goes out of bounds, but finally this passing game gets something going here as they try to rally. And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Right back to the air on second and 10. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Arkansas! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. These corners backing off a bit. To the air on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incomplete.
Turning it on! Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got a man. It's Coleman. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And they did tack on the extra point. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll call for the fair catch here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Green. Here comes the heat. Going to try to get it himself. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Missouri 24, Arkansas 14.
They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. Going for the big play. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Manning. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Oh, they're after it. Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
So surprised we have not been calling this guy's name more. He's one of the best tight ends in the country, but give the defense credit. They have had an outstanding game plan limiting him so far. That's only his second catch of the game.
No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every...
Going for the big play. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Bringing it back. After making the interception, he sets up his offense by running it back to the 39.
Dude, talk about having to have it. We needed to force the turnover. We had to get the football back. They're in such a good position to run out the clock, try to win. No, sir. Our ball, first down.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Going to the ground. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
The Razorbacks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Looking to help the kicker out on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 59-yard attempt. Dropping back, it's Green. Now improvising. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
Well, here we are late in the game, and this secondary, they are still covering. They forced the QB to hold on to it, and then he bailed out, trying to buy himself more time. And because he couldn't get rid of the football so quickly early, that allowed the pass rush to get to him.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Here's a throw downfield late. And it's caught inside the 30.
You just can't allow that to happen defensively. It's 4th in California. You're in a big zone defense. Everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback. You can't let them pick that up. Somebody's got to make a play on the football, swat it away, get the interception, get off the field. What are we doing?
Looking downfield on 1st down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Get it out to the supersonic guy. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. Dances away. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone.
Well, it's the 4th quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked off.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Green. Here's a heat. Rushes on him. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down.
And obviously that wasn't a great play for this offense, but the defense did their job. They flushed him outside the pocket. But nothing worse than getting tackling in bounds or throwing it for a 4-yard gain, letting that clock tick. Nice job throwing it away, saving as much time as you can.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Touchdown, Arkansas! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here, this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small, but the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. And with that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. He wants a big play here late. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Missouri! They move on top here in the 4th.
Big-time players make big plays in big games. And in that kind of situation, that far away from the end zone, there was only one guy on this offense that was going to get the football. He's able to take his entire team, put them on his shoulders. With only seconds to go, they've taken the lead.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield, it's Green. He's taking a deep shot. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And, man, this is a tough spot to be in as this offense. And the defense is so deep, and you wonder if that's why they threw the ball underneath. But, golly, with the clock where it is, you have to get somewhere down the field to give yourself a chance, an opportunity to...
Time to take a shot. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He'll try to take it back. And this defense puts an exclamation point on this one. Brought down after the pick, and time has run out. They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true. But there are some games that no matter what the coaches say, they just mean a little. Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Buffaloes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Wow, what an impressive-looking run. You think back to some of the greatest rushing offenses in the SEC in recent years. Remember that offense that had Darren McFadden and Felix Jones both in the backfield, sometimes taking wildcat snaps? Nobody could stop them. This dude, I think, could have broken his way into that rotation with his ability. This guy's sick.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Razorbacks headed quickly to the line. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw, it's Green. He's going for an all. Got it inside the 10. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
What a massive play for the offense. And sometimes when you're calling it deep in your own end, you're expecting man coverage or at least a one-on-one to the outside of the field, and that's what they had. The quarterback put air under it. The receiver shows off his speed. They make the catch, and it's not just a big first down, it's a touchdown. That is a momentum-changing play.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Buffaloes will take over 1st and 10.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
And just an awesome job by that defender on that play. Great awareness, and he had his eyes on the quarterback, so he saw the ball thrown, and as such, he was able to go and swat it away.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Now the play fake. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This offense comes out clearly wanting to throw the football. Nothing good on first down with incompletion. And how about this? You've got to protect your quarterback. That is priority number 1, and they give up a sack on play 2.
Really impressed with how this team has seized momentum here, playing on the road in this hostile environment.
Welcome to Caesars Superdome, home of the Saints here in New Orleans. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a team from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Quarterback making checks. To the air. It's Green. Under fire. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
You know, if you're going to complete these dagger throws, you've got to have great anticipation as a quarterback. You almost got to throw it before the receiver comes out of the break. You need better timing on that play.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. They'll run it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And the Razorbacks are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback. Third down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
They'll try the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. Looking downfield, it's Carr. They're working that left side. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They are in danger of squandering this great field position unless they can convert this 3rd and 5. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. How valuable is a tight end in the red area? And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
I love it. Find the big fella down in the red area. Big target, works the middle of the field, easier throws. Nice job by this offense, keeping it very simple.
Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Go straight ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Incomplete to the line. Brings up 3rd down.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. To throw, it's Green. He uncorks a bullet to the right. It's caught. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30-plus.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Quarterback now breaking the field. Looking left. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
That much time for any good QB in college football is not going to equal success for your defense. The defense has to do a better job trying to get pressure on the quarterback. He's way too comfortable.
Reads it, fires complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Gain of 4. 2nd down coming up.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The RPO fired complete to the left. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be 1st and goal.
The end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Notre Dame 7, Arkansas 0.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Sends it back in motion. A 1st down run on the doorstep. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. The Razorbacks are in the hurry-up. Offense changing the play. Looking to throw, it's Green. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man is stuffed, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
Pressure coming.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The DBs will back off a bit. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intention.
Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He might want another play. Looking to throw, it's Green. Pocket breaking down. Hit as he throws. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Takes it the other way. The 40. He's at the 20. About the only good thing that happened for the offense on that play, at least it wasn't a pick 6. What a return.
Yeah, that didn't look good for the offense. You know all those big fellas, those O-linemen, they're not going to be able to go make the play. So as the DB getting the interception, you know if you can break that play and you can get past that level, it might be to the house. It might be to the crib. Lucky that wasn't a pick 6 if you're on offense.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Got it back on 2nd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a 1-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the first half.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
Notre Dame 14, Arkansas 7.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Fair catch, called for and made. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on 1st down. The screen, and watch out. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. And the Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to throw, it's Green. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Wants to go up top on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fakes the grab. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The screen, he can go. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. A first down for the offense. Looking to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Great job of execution in the passing game. QB and his target on the exact same page. The extra point now is going to tie this thing up. And they've got some real momentum here heading in at halftime.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the left side. At the 35, he's got room. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Tight end finds a soft spot. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Carr. Quickly complete. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Off the play fake. Here's the pressure. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. The Razorbacks will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Good timing on the quick out. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Got his man. A solid pickup there. Works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field. But how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Notre Dame will come to the line after that huge gain and try to keep the momentum going. Back to throw, it's Carr. He'll take a shot. falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
We've seen this offense click and hum, and it's not clicking, and something's a little bit off. And I like the deep shot down the field. At least it was an interception, but they got to find a way in this O to manufacture some first downs and some passing yards because everything's been difficult today.
Runs through the tackle, and he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over and right.
Grabs it up to 25 in stride. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. Notre Dame once backed up near its own goal line, now on the move. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Touchdown, Irish! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
And it's up and no good. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Might be calling a hot route. To the air, it's Green. Got his man downfield. Gets loose in the middle. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Arkansas. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot in catching him. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Price. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Will take over first and 10.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. A strike downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Nice play there. And I know when you think Notre Dame football, you're thinking about running the football and all those NFL offensive linemen they have. But when you've got playmakers like him on the perimeter, you've got to be able to take advantage of him. This guy has the chance to play on Sundays. He's too good. If you've got a window to throw and that guy's out running a route, give him an opportunity.
They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. Pulls and fires complete. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast, and you could tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. To the air, it's Carr. To the end zone, and it's picked off. A big turnover here for the defense to end the quarter.
That keeps the score. Notre Dame 26, Arkansas 21. That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Notre Dame.
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll call for the fair catch here. So first down will open up the final period. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on first down. Got him downfield. On room to the right. There he goes. Touchdown Razorbacks. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And at this stage of the game in the fourth quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
The snap sets up to throw. Incomplete on the two-point try. They tried to push this lead out to a field goal. They'll have to settle for holding a one-point lead. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. He'll bring it out. It's Price. There's no possible explanation for bringing that one out of the end zone, and they've got horrible field position at the 5. They are backed up, defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. Scanning the field, it's Carr. He's got him. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the end route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Working that left side. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Fights off the defender. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Gets it to him on the screen. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. Oh, a lot of space. Kearney on the Jets. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And a late opportunity to grab the lead here. A touchdown would be huge. with the run on 1st and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Back to pass, it's Carr. Looking to the end zone. Line makes the play, it's intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Deep in their own territory, they'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Keeping it on the ground, trying to create a little space, and he was stopped in his tracks at the 3.
I know you took a loss on 1st down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against the defense that knows you're going to do it.
2nd down, he'll throw. Blasted as he lets it go.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
The defense has not had an answer for this guy today. Already over 150 yards receiving. That time, the ball falls incomplete, but we haven't seen that happen too often today.
They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed.
What a momentum-changing play. Just when they needed to get the takeaway, he steps up with a massive interception, now gives his team a chance to regain the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Here come the Irish back on offense. There is plenty of time here, David, to finish this thing off. They just need to execute wisely.
Plenty of time. I got to understand a field goal is not the worst thing in the world. Let's be smart here. Use the clock, stay aggressive, but don't get reckless, Paul.
And don't be afraid to go back to the well. What's been working for you in offense up to this point? Don't be afraid to go out and try and execute those plays here.
The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
You got to give this guy so much credit, man. It is so hard in practice to simulate the pressure that he just faced. Late in the game, seconds left on the clock, you have an opportunity to kick a field goal to put your team up late in the game, and he absolutely drilled it. What a moment for that young man.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Wants to throw on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And here's the third interception of the night. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football game.
The give to the back. And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen and see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that.
You know, there's no real reason to panic when you think about it. You're just panicking ever really. But certainly this was a... Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on another team from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. From inside the 15, here's the return. He couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Offense in an empty set. Might be changing the route. To the air, it's Green. He's going to go for a big one. Makes the grab inside the 30. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Forget establishing the run game. Go up top right now. Play one. Be aggressive. You told everybody all week, we're going to come out, we're going to be aggressive, and they are. They take the shot. They get rewarded. One play, one touchdown. What a start.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Owens. Stopped at the 29, but found a little running room after coming out of the end zone. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Caught over the middle. It's Concepcion. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. These two old SWC rivals might have taken a bit of a hiatus in their series, but once the Aggies came to the SEC, things ratcheted back up quickly.
Right, and that's been some of the cool side of conference expansion, right? You got this rivalry renewed.
He's loose. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Back to throw, it's Reed. He lets one fly deep. Grabs it inside the 10. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. From the gun. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Aggies. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he added the extra point. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Nice punt, and he'll make the fair catch at the 6-yard line. And while you can quibble with that, I guess starting at the 6 is better than starting at the 1. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Flying out to the left. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Coming out with it, it's Owens. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
Texas A&M offense will take over. First and 10.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. Texas A&M going up tempo.
Well, really nice catch there, and I'll tell you, ever since Texas A&M made the move to the SEC, their path to the national championship got way harder. If they're going to win today...
Going to take a shot. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Very few times can you get a guy that wide open in a game, and when you do, you have to capitalize on it. That QB knows it. Look at him. You could tell he knows he missed a huge opportunity. Not only could he tell, everyone in the stands could see that guy was absolutely wide open.
Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Moss. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Arkansas 14, Texas A&M 7.
So first down here as they go back to work. To the air on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. A full dive to haul that one in.
Well, it's a second catch on the drive, and that's obviously a massive play for this offense. And he's starting to prove to his quarterback here that he's winning his one-on-ones, and he deserves some more looks.
Tries to do it himself on the draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Reed. Under fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
In that second down play, the defense, I think, was expecting pass. So you saw them come firing upfield. They use their speed. They use their athleticism. They win the one-on-ones, and they get a big-time sack.
Steps away. Spins away from the defense. Trying to get there by himself, and he is stopped short, and it'll be 4th down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. It'll be 4th and goal, and it'll be a tough one. From the gun. He wants it all. Touchdown, Aggies. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Man, what a backbreaker for this defense. You do such a good job backing them up, making it 4th and goal, making it a long situation, and the offense comes through with the touchdown pass. That's just heartbreaking for this defense.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he makes the extra point.
The kick is good. That ties the game.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one.
Nice punt, and he'll make the fair catch at the 6-yard line. And while you can quibble with that, I guess starting at the 6 is better than starting at the 1. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw. It's Green. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jones. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Working the middle. It's complete. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Makes the catch. It's Anthony. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
These guys are called matchup guys. They're not the biggest guys on the field, but they're going to win. Short, and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards after the catch. You can tell those are the type of guys in college football that are starting to get maximized and used a lot more than they were in the past.
Got enough for the first down. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes a connection. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Looking for a man. It's Green. Into the end zone. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Trying to make magic with his feet. Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
Power football with the run. Still on his feet at the 35. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime.
With the game tied.
The Razorbacks will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Dropping back, it's Reed. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. You always want to give your big-time players a chance. That might have been too much of a chance to give right there.
And I know I'll give you a chance when it's one-on-one, but not two-on-one. You got to see that, got to understand that they're trying to take away this guy. There's a reason they're trying to take him away. What else can I do now to take advantage of that defense?
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That pass not close as he got Still trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. This offense has already converted once on fourth down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. This offense has it with really good field position. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. On the run, it's Russell. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Back to pass, it's Green. The screen, he's got wheels. Touchdown, Arkansas! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
He'll bring it out. It's Owens. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Grab behind the line. It's Moss. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Texas A&M going quickly. Wants to throw on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel in the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On fourth down, going to the air. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Green. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on just have to make that catch.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling a rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. And it's no good. He missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Might be looking to run. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Love the coverage on the back end by the defense on that play. In these scramble-type situations, the quarterback's rolling out to his right. Everything breaks down, and it really gets hard on these defenders to have to stay with their man, but a good job there by the defense.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. They bring him down. He's got a 1st down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Arkansas 21, Texas A&M 14.
They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw, it's Reed. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The Aggies look to keep this drive humming. Looking downfield on 1st down. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
How do you not get excited and out of your seat when you see the big boys making the little boys play? Listen, I know you DBs can do all that running around stuff and catch the football. I can too. I just do it in a sexier, bigger body. Yes, please.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He wants to change this route. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's going for the big play. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This dude is absolutely taking a flamethrower to this secondary, torching everybody in sight.
So find something different, right? Like double team him, do whatever it takes to not let that guy beat you. He's just consistently being the one that's destroying you. You got to find a way to make somebody else work, make somebody else beat you.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Owens. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air. It's Reed. Here comes the heat. And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
Well, with this situation in the game trailing with not a lot of time left, I understand going to the sideline to try and save clock, but you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. Don't be afraid to use those. You can attack the middle of the field.
Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I'll tell you, this offense just can't afford too many more incompletions because time's running out in the game. They need big plays in the passing attack, vertically down the field, and they've got to score some touchdowns.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Picked off. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done it. Welcome, everyone, to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the 13th-ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And, guys, let's get this thing started. The Hurricanes will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. All wideouts, no backs. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield, it's Green. Going for a big play right off the bat. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Arkansas! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Man, you want to make a statement early in a game. Your first offensive possession, you go 75 yards for the touchdown. Their opponent right now is literally in shock and awe. They're in disbelief. They don't even know what hit them.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. He's got it alley. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
And he tacks on the extra point. Can't do it much better than that. Get the kickoff return, take it 98 to the house, and put a touchdown on the board. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To throw, it's Green. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, that was the guy the quarterback wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense in coverage forcing the incomplete.
Wants to adjust the pattern. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
On third down, going up top. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Three straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Three straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Great place to start for this offense. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Hurricanes will hustle to the line.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of this QB. He's got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look told me to hand it off.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides to the back. Not much there on the run. He gets one to the 31.
At the 31-yard line. Brings up second down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Defense in press coverage. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Chadwick. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Miami!
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Running it to the right. Got room to work. Wide open spaces. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Going to the running game. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He's got it inside the 30.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Green. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Toss to the left. Running to Green. It's a seam wide open. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Miami 14, Arkansas 7.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Slings it downfield. He's got it. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. You get a guy who can do that on the outside and is sort of in the DNA of Miami's program.
Yeah, just speed. Those are guys that put fear in you. Those are the track stars that the Sunshine State produces so many of them.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. and the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. A shot toward the end zone. And the throw and catch was good, but you got to do it in the field of play, and he couldn't quite keep that foot in bounds.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He'll take another shot here. Makes a catch, 1st down, and maybe a lot more. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The Canes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback keeper. Oh, they knock it free. Bounced right back to them. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Canes want to pick up the tempo. Trying to find the end zone. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Fourth and goal from the 2. Can they finish this drive? Quickly complete. Touchdown, Hurricane! And they take it in for 6 more points. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Green. He's going to let it go. Makes a catch at the 20. Touchdown, Razorbacks. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Corner's going to give them room. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Going to take a shot. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oh, and you. How you drop that pick? How you drop that user pick? Tell me about that.
And you've seen this for
Oh, get the fuck out of here. Don't be one of them. I know you ain't one of them.
His numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
I don't need the whole L2 for that.
Here on second down.
What I need the whole L2 and I'm already running over my shoulder.
Quick out. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it.
That fumble on the goal line, I mean, you one of the luckiest guys. You got some skills, though. I can't front. I ain't going to hold you on that. You got some skill.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
I don't know why that man keep popping open in cover 4, though. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time.
Popping open.
And the Canes,
if I'd have run down there and cover him that last time myself, he would have been wide open again.
Dropping back, it's Chadwick. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Oh, they're after him.
Pick it. Let's go. Crib it. What did he jump for? Come on, man. God.
Make sure no more points on the board before the end of the half.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy.
This should be a touchdown right here. Ain't no way that dude can cover him.
He's going to let one fly
no way.
down the middle.
And he drops it again. That's number 3. That's number 3.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. He's got it on the outside. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
Allowing it. That man got 99 speed. What are you talking about? Ain't no way your man should be running with him. That's what we should be saying. No way they should be running with him. Yeah. Every time it's one-on-one, that should be a touchdown. This should be a touchdown. I called the timeout. Oh, I didn't have nothing. I must not have had nothing. I must not have had nothing.
The Razorbacks will boot it away to start the second half.
No, we ain't gonna just give it up. We got to get a stop somehow.
And he's going to try to return this one. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Wide receiver going in motion.
Trying to get that extra blocker.
Back to throw, it's Chadwick.
No.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Well, I'm the president of that club. You see what they done to me so far.
Look at that. Look. To the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the 1st down. The Canes build their program around playmakers like that.
They do, Reese, and speed on the outside makes everybody so much better. Finding those home run hitters, those playmakers, those are the guys when Miami's rolling, those are the guys they're finding.
To the air on first down. Here's a hit. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You've got to give your QB some time. You've got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. The short hands, it's Johnson. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards. And
You got to take one. You can't stop them drags all day. I got to give up something. I got to take something away and give up something else.
To the air, it's Chadwick. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays.
Right in the honey hole. Oh, yeah, my defense is suspect. Offense is too. I played all them games thinking I could play with a different playbook and jumped online and was like, oh no, you got to play with this team playbook.
But you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack.
So now I'm having to reprogram and find plays, and I refuse to go do what everybody else is doing. If I can't do it by playing football, I ain't gonna get it.
Defense dropping into soft coverage.
Running drag routes virtually the whole game. You know, I mean, it's typical. They go on YouTube, go on TikTok, see what's the best play, see what's the best defense.
Makes the catch. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Timeout called by the
Big down here. You got to get off the field. Find a way to get off the field. Find a way to get off the field.
They've converted twice on 4th down so far. Will they make it 3? Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
The way things been going this game, it ain't gonna matter. It ain't even gonna matter.
This is hardly a surprise after converting their first 2 4th down attempts. They'll try it again.
You'll find a way.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gets it out fast.
Let's go.
Stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn
Let's
it
go.
over on downs.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air, it's Green. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Yo! Too much air. Too much damn air.
Just a short return. That would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
I got different plays, but that's open. You ain't gonna be able to cover that just over and over and over. Yeah.
Wants to go up top on first down. Release to the back. That's caught. It's Fletcher. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
The Canes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll move the wide receiver. They're looking to throw on second and
Look
short.
at that. Look at that.
Receiver
Look at
wasn't ready for the
that.
throw.
Look at
Incomplete.
that.
Listen, you can't make every play. You can't cover everybody.
Yeah, you can't blink. You can only play one man.
Swatting the ball down and making sure.
Sometimes your computer guy just got to make the play that's there. Yeah, I understand.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
QB decided not to hand it off on that RPO. Defense, great job taking the throwaway, now setting up fourth.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third.
With the score, Miami 21, Arkansas 14.
They go back to work in the final period of this one. Goes to the option.
Thank you.
Oh, the ball popped out. That's
Look at my man jump up and down. Look at the bullshit.
Right there, probably the
Look
biggest
at
play
the
in this game so far. The
bullshit.
offense has the lead, and they're just trying to run the football to run this clock out. But the defense able to knock it out, jump on it. Now all of a sudden, this game has a completely different feel.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. Quarterback making checks. Scanning the field. It's Green. Rushes on him. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And it's picked off for the fourth time today. He was thinking big return. Didn't get that. But
Nah, it ain't.
give his offense an opportunity.
Make sure you add me so we can play again.
It's so easy to be.
I need to get some reps versus somebody that got some skill.
Sometimes you got to use the lob wedge. That time, you probably should have used the drive.
The option look.
Oh, that should have been the same result.
Just working and
That should have been the same result.
Way up to the 36. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Looking deep. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football, had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the fourth quarter. Time to go win it.
Lets it fly.
Oh, my God. Come on now, ref.
Interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Back-to-back possessions.
Too much goddamn air for the fifth time.
Defenses are
For the fifth time.
That gets you excited.
If-
I'm the next
if you
guy
get it
trying
back,
to make a big play.
don't put no more air
I'm
on
about
it
it if
again.
I've already got one pick. But if I'm the other guys, I'm like, wait a minute. I got to get me one too.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass, it's back. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Oh, that's fucking bullshit. Where's my pick?
Their physical pass defense, it brings up a fourth down.
Nah, I mean, I'm underneath that. I blinked on them. I just need to know they fuck me on my animation. What else? I need a play.
Now,
First it was I wasn't there. Now I need to know what that is.
Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down.
Come back, Ralph.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
No, sir.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. We'll see how the offensive coordinator pieces together this drive down late in the fourth. The give to the lone running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play.
Yeah, my running skills is nowhere near yours. You made that cut on that damn kickoff. I said, yeah, he got it. I ain't got the patience or the speed, when to cut it on, when to cut it off. They changed all of that.
Looking to fire. He's going up top here late in the game.
That goddamn safe.
Taking it the other way.
I said I wasn't going to put no more air on there, didn't I? And I did it again for the 6th time. I ain't trying to win.
Aggressive versus reckless. It's such a fine line when you're trailing and you need to make plays late in the game. The offense is reckless, turn the football over, and this one doesn't look great.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Timeout called there by the defense.
He'll mess around and give it to you again. Well, if he don't, go ahead and do what you got to do. Take me out of it.
Touch pass on the run. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
That's another very popular play. And the Wildcat.
With just a few yards to go.
And the quarterback, Buck Sweet.
Looking for a man. It's back. Got his man quickly.
Make the tackle. Just make the tackle.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. And the Canes racing to the line in a hurry-up.
All right.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Fletcher. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Wants to throw again. Got it in the middle.
Oh, come on.
There to make the stop, but he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Hurricanes inside the final minute trying to drain the clock. On the move, it's Fletcher. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they...
Look at that! Look at that! Right in front of him. I'm on him. I'm right in front of him.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight.
Like that one.
And it's intercepted. A huge force.
And he just ran right into the fucking defender.
Well, what a play by the defense.
And he runs right into the defender.
By 1 possession, able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
Oh, now it's over. You won this game a long time ago.
12-yard line. The offense changing the play.
And I can't change my plays either now.
To the air, it's Green. Here's a throw downfield late. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath because in the 4th quarter, you've got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. He wants a big play here late. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on...
Ref, I know he had to have been bumped at least once or twice between 1 of the 3 of them. Good game.
Offense, right? I mean, you're trailing. It's late in the game. You're having to throw the football. You're just trying to make something happen.
Nah, that ain't gonna happen. You done ate all. You gonna eat this game.
Ends up in the hands of a DB. Nice job by the defense.
You've had more than enough.
First down. Got him downfield. And they exploited that soft spot.
You've had more than enough.
35. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Throws toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to